not that one. Son of a bitch. Well, this is a pretty shonky job. I think I could dismantle this.
It looks like Beirut to me. Let's get the hell out of here. Riggs, everybody's outside. Just me, you, and this cat are dumb enough to be down here.
Nearly a catastrophe, huh? Relax, Raj, relax. Right.
Don't do nothing.
Don't sweat it, Raj. We got 9 minutes and 7 seconds left. Hey, you know what we could do?
What?
We could drive this thing out of here.
Hey, fine. It's your turn to drive.
Oh, shit, no keys. I can hotwire it.
Don't even say hotwire on this stuff, man.
You're right.
Why am I doing this? Why am I...
Looks like we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Riggs, what are you thinking?
What are you doing?
What are you thinking, Riggs?
Time for that. It's simple.
Riggs!
I don't think so. Well, I'm thinking we should cut the blue wire.
Hey, wait!
What?
That's not what I'm thinking.
What? Do you think maybe the red?
No. I'm thinking that it's 8 minutes and 42 seconds. We can go upstairs, wait for the bomb squad, have a cappuccino.
The bomb squad never gets here on time, okay? Anyway, it's 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Raj, please.
Forget the cappuccino.
You know what they're gonna say?
Oh, yeah, they would say, Riggs, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
That's right. But after that, they're gonna say, let's cut the blue wire, which I'm gonna do right now, Raj.
Hey, wait, Riggs, wait.
What?
How can you be so sure?
Oh, it's just a hunch.
You're playing a hunch.
Hey, remember the bomb under your toilet?
Oh, shit, how can I forget?
Red wire, blue wire, same thing. This is more simplified, though. A bit more powerful, but more simplified.
Really, from where I was sitting, I couldn't see.
Forget it. Come on, Raj. Trust me.
Yeah, sorry, I trust you.
I guess not. Well, I'm cutting the red wire, okay?
Hell, oh.
What?
A minute ago, you said blue.
Did I say blue?
Riggs, you said blue.
Well, I meant red.
You sure?
Look, Raj, we can do it your way if you like.
My way, I don't have...
Quiet. I'm sure, okay?
Oh, shit.
You ready? Raj.
What?
Aren't you gonna miss all this good stuff when you retire? Aren't you gonna miss it a little bit? Huh? I'm cutting the wire. Snip. See? All done. Raj.
Yeah.
Grab the cat.
Okay.
So, Pizza West of the Street. We're called a weak environment, maybe back, pension back. It's wild. It's crazy.
You know, and this movie has the nerve to double down on the wackiness that is.
Well,
let's be honest. There's no other way they can go.
And it's all because it's the 90s.
Bro, he starts off Rick's first on the side. Hey, Rick. Wow, let's defuse a bomb, buddy.
Of course, two things up. Did you see the last movie? What's fucking
You know what?
damage? I mean,
It's not because that they have to refuse a bomb. They just take it. It's like it's just everywhere. Like, hey, guess what, Riggs? And like, guess what, Murtaugh? I'm gonna do something crazy. Don't you do it, Riggs? Don't you do it? You ain't gonna blow us up. Don't you do it? Don't you do it? And then they grab a cat and jump out the motherfucking building. That's the close up.
And I like him. This is real life. Yes, a little bit fire.
wait, stop. Wait, stop right there, CJ. D, is that where Family Guy got that joke from?
Yep.
The part where it's freaking Chris Tucker and Jesus. You see Chris Tucker running out of the exploding building with a cat.
All I'm saying is, if this is real life, and I would cop and I blew up the building and shit, number one, my ass got fire, there's my pistol fuckers, because they're superstars and stuff, they just get busted down the fucking thing.
And then in the next movie, they somehow becomes Cap.
No, we'll get down to the game. They come back.
Shit, by the way. And that's just bullshit, by the way.
Dude, I like how the thing is, They're both arguing when they're defusing the bombs, which is hilarious because I like how they're talking about which color wire to cut and stuff. And Murtaugh the whole time was like, "Look at the bomb squad. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this, Riggs? Why are we
Because
doing this,
the because the script tells us, Murtaugh. That's what it is. The script is telling me to do this.
But I just like how they were saying
It was right there, man. It's right there. It's right there. Joe Silver told me to do this when he was as high on his cocaine midget sex bitch. That's what we're doing.
We're gonna play who's on first with the bomb. Cut the red or blue wire. I think the bomb people, they want us to cut the blue wire, but they really want us to cut the red wire. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. And as they cut the wire, that's when the bomb starts beating up and they grab the cat and the building blows up. They get busted down to basically cops. And I like how Murtaugh is like, oh hey, so yeah, I haven't worn this uniform in a while. I gotta wear a girdle. And yeah, this yeah.
It's a man's girdle. It's a man's girdle. It's a man's girdle. It's a man's girdle. Look here. I look good. All right. Don't touch me.
It's right out of Seinfeld with the man brazier.
Now here's the thing: if the theme of the second one was diplomatic immunity, this one was basically, hey guys, there's corrupt cops. They're evil. They're bad, and they're white. Huzzah!
Blue Lives Matter, though. Blue Lives Matter.
Oh! These guys are Blue Lives Matter because the main bad guy got the fucking Blue Lives Matter mustache.
So basically, what was the Dirty Harry movie that actually dealt with corrupt cops?
Was it?
But yeah,
which one was it? See, I was about to say Dirty Harry. It wasn't that one. Shit.
All right, let's see. I think it was Magnum Force.
Yeah, Magnum Force. That one. Yeah, that one. That one dealt with corrupt cops and stuff. And yeah,
and Harry said it best at that point. A man's got to know his limitations.
But you know what's funny? I like how, since they're beat cops and they're using antics, they fuck with a guy that was jaywalking. And they're, Riggs is about to go crazy and stuff, and then the guy runs off and they laugh. And as this is happening, they come across a situation where our truck in the bank is getting robbed. And Riggs, in his infinite wisdom, does the usual Riggs jumping on the vehicle, and he's hanging off the vehicle fighting. So, we get a chase scene, and meanwhile, Murtaugh has fucking Shirley Caesar in the fucking damn driver's seat, fucking driving a damn truck. And I was fucking dying because they're
You saying he's with Shirley Caesar in
yes,
the
I
truck?
did.
Yo, man, go ahead.
Yeah, you know I'm right. So, they're having a little chase and stuff like that, and she's taking a liking to Murtaugh, and I'm like, so she don't see the ring on his finger? Does he have a ring on his finger? I don't know.
No, but there's a big black woman, and they're horny. Duh.
So, like I said, again, if Lethal Weapon does a phenomenal job at anything, it's chase sequences, and I actually like this chase scene and stuff like that. Her ramming the truck and stuff, fighting the guy in the back and stuff. It's all fun and stuff. Eventually,
only thing I don't like about it is that Murtaugh just seems to be just totally out of the whole thing. He's just chasing behind.
I mean, because Murtaugh is basically, he's in the passenger seat. He can't do shit. It's not like he can sit there and shoot a gun out the window and stuff. He's just kind of at the whim of, Shirley Caesar driving and shit. And her sitting up there, saying praise the Lord and grabbing Murtaugh's junk and stuff like she about ready to jump his bones and stuff. So, saying.
I don't know how you get praise the Lord out of that.
Hey, look, I'm just saying she looked like she says praise the Lord a couple times.
Didn't get me. She was all like, she's like, that's a good, yeah, she's a good driver. Hey, she's like, yeah, I am. But she listening to him with all this. I'm like, comedy.
Hey, I'm just saying, Murtaugh could have hooked that up and been like, so, Rian, you say, so, babe, so,
my wife ain't gonna be in at a certain time.
What if his wife was into that?
I'm gonna put on the Peebo Bryson. You just gonna come right in.
What if his wife was into that three-way shit where he was like, so, Trish, I met this lady.
You won't believe this. She's your type. You always said you wanted to sleep with a woman that looked like she's supposed to be on the Supremes, right? Well, guess what? I think I found it. And this is man like, she ain't light enough.
It's like now Lethal Weapon 3 tackling colorism. The chase ends and the guy flies through the fucking damn windshield. And I like how Riggs just arrested the dude. I'm like, so is the man dead? What's up?
It's an action movie. He probably survived, even though he shot, blown up, going through like 15 heads and everything else.
Put it this way, man. He got the birds flying around his head right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. So homegirl, when they're joking around and stuff like that, she kisses him and stuff, and she's all like, "Oh man, oh god, I love that. That was a good kiss." I'm like, "Oh boy, here we go." So at any rate, our boy wakes up and stuff, and Riggs out and stuff because fuck Miranda rights. We just punch people and stuff.
USA.
Miranda rights. All I need. That's what I'm talking about. Good old LAPD Miranda rights. A punch in the face.
And a punch and a kick in the dick.
Basically.
Right in the nuts. You had to write the name silent, crack.
It's ironic. So, this is 92. Is this before or after the LA riots?
Probably, let's see.
This is May.
What if they doesn't matter?
I think it does matter
Survey
because
says this happened in May 4th, 1992. And let's see, when did this movie come out? Lethal Weapon 3. It came out May 15th, 1992.
Oh, so it was 2 weeks after the LA riots. God damn.
So, hey, you know what? They were reasonably calm then. So, yeah.
LAPD hijinks ensues.
Waka. Oh, no, sorry.
Like, we understand that we understand that in real life, the LAPD can be very harmful, very scary. But that's where we have the wackiness of Riggs and Murtaugh to come in. That's right, Lethal Weapon 3, make you fall in love with the PD all over again. That's right, we had a Los Angeles PD will uphold the same rights that Murtaugh and Riggs do on movies. That's us blowing up stuff, reading you Miranda rights, and also really, really cost this city almost millions upon millions of dollars. That's what we will do at the LAPD.
So basically,
that's what they have to do at the LAPD.
Yeah, that's a tape they played at all the rookies and shit. Like, hey, don't be Riggs and Murtaugh.
Do you understand? No? Whatever. You passed. Yay!
So
but what if I'm part of the Klan? You can still be a part of it. Yay!
So here's the thing. We cut to Murtaugh. We cut to Murtaugh's house and stuff, and Murtaugh is selling his house. It's been remodeled top to bottom and stuff. And basically, Leo is now a real estate agent.
I'm telling you, man. Look, and we already talked about it, man. That's that South African doubloon money that the motherfuckers hit.
Look, that house looking fucking fresh. Like,
I know, right?
That's what you call a good old fashioned American job and stuff.
Leo basically.
Now imagine it. Now you see what happened? I'm a cop, right? A good cop. One of the best cops of the LAPD. Now, if this was a white movie, the man would have a regular job at Walmart and have a house like this. Ain't that some shit, man?
So we find out that Leo is now a real estate agent, and he's trying to, Murtaugh hired him to sell the house. And Leo, being the person that opens his fucking mouth so much, he basically is telling people, yeah, the bathroom upstairs, they crashed a police car into this house and stuff like that. The toilet blew up, and the couple's thinking that he's joking and stuff like that. And Murtaugh is all pissed. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? You almost sold the house. And, basically the couple decides they're not going to buy the house.
I'm still kind of lost to what the fuck what was going on with that scene, man.
It's just Riggs being Riggs.
I mean, no, just because it was just so fucking random. All it was so fucking random to me, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and the thing of it is, it's funny as hell because at the same time as this happening and stuff, we get introduced to the fact that because of the chaos in the kitchen with Murtaugh trying to calm Riggs down because he's quitting smoking, apparently Riggs is hooked on doggy treats.
Well, actually, no. What happened was he was about to light up a cigarette. He's like, "Man, I told you to stop doing that. I told you to stop doing that." Like, you started smoking again. Like, yeah, in between the movies, he started smoking again. Apparently,
Yeah.
and he said, "Have these instead." He gave us some milk. Said, Mel Gibson eat milk, was questioning life at that point.
This was before he went crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, he was crazy.
But you gotta think about it. That's Mel Gibson. I remember Chris always going Mel Gibson being like the South Park character of Mel Gibson. That's because of all of him being Riggs. Because Riggs was so, curly about everything, and then he shot people in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we cut to a scene with Murtaugh's son. He's hanging out with his friend who. Clearly, he's a at-risk youth, black youth.
Unmarked black gangster, not by color of affiliation, because he was wearing all black.
Yeah, puts on his Ray-Ban shades and is like, "Hey, man, so you should be there." And basically, Murtaugh's having this father moment where he figures that his kid might be up to no good, and he's doing the, "Hey, son, are you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm good, Dad."
Black man. Now you know what? They will differently now, because I think they do approach more. It's kind of funny when we talk about the TV show. They do attack a lot of the family life of Murtaugh a whole lot more because, of course, it's a series.
Yeah.
But it's funny that I could see that same thing. They're having that same conversation now. And, with America being the way America is now, like, son, you realize if you get around that, you go into that prison system. Do you know what that is to a black man? And then you get all real serious and shit. And then Mel gets up, and then he gets all wacky again because he's eating doggy biscuits.
Yeah.
Remember that you remember we had to get that nice little family audience there. This is what, a PG-13 movie or rated R? It's still rated R?
Yeah,
They still rated R. They still a bunch of times in this one, man. Especially the dude with the All Lives Matter mustache.
Yeah. Here's the crazy part too, is that we finally get introduced to our.
Yo, but real quick, how'd you like his homeboy's friend with that thick LA chain in the glass?
Man.
That's like stock created character gangster in '92.
And the Nike tracksuit.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
So we finally get introduced to our Blue Lives Matter bad guys and stuff, complete with a black guy that's part of the group that apparently is funding that. Basically, black.
No, you got no. We just get wrapped up in shit, man. Niggas be niggas. It happens.
So basically, our man is rolling up to the construction site, and he basically is coming up to one of the guys that was helping them rob. That was Riggs and Murtaugh was busting up that whole shit with the base stuff. And considering the fact that he basically failed, they fucking throw him inside of a ditch and pour fucking cement over him, concrete over him, and bury him inside of it.
Yeah, because that was not over. They normally just shoot the guy and just dump him in there, but no, he wanted him to breathe in all the concrete.
Yeah. No. You remember they put his foot on his damn head. Yeah, they put his foot on his head so where he can't move. So it's like, And I'm like, so what's gonna happen when they build all these houses and say a little kid happens to come upon a dead body inside some concrete?
Hey man, look, man, that's the circle of life, nigga.
Oh my god. So get to a point where they are visiting one of Murtaugh's boys. And well, actually, no. My bad. They're visiting Rianne. She's doing a commercial. My bad. And Rianne she has a new look now. She has shorter hair now, and she's still trying to do her acting thing because that's something that they touched on in Lethal Weapon 2, and they finally go full tilt into it in Lethal Weapon 3. And just jumping ahead to 4, well, she isn't acting anymore, I guess. I don't know. So, but yeah, basically, they're helping her out on the set and stuff because the director's being a dick and stuff. And yeah, again, Riggs is cool, shenanigans and such like that. So basically, they get back to the station, and that's when we finally get introduced to Rene Russo's character. who basically, because actually, let me back it up. Because before we
No, Rene Russo works with the with internal affairs, of course, man.
Because,
of course,
my bad.
Because
she
was going to be internal affairs or a lawyer of some kind.
Yeah, my bad. I forgot because before we introduced her, my bad. There's a scene to which, and I also pointed out, hey, Miguel Nunez, you're in this movie too? Cool. They're at the firing range and stuff, and they're shooting and stuff, and that's when they make fun of Murtaugh having a girdle. And they point out the fact that on the streets and stuff, one of the weapons, because they end up finding one of the weapons and stuff that they bust out, hollow points. That's the name of the game, cop killers, as they put it. I'm like, why don't you just say hollow point bullets and just leave it at that? But yeah, for the uninitiated, hollow points basically they go through bulletproof vests. They ain't no coming back from that shit. And it basically will, like, you get shot in the head with a hollow point. Your brain is exploded.
No, I was just about to say that a thing with hollow points is they enter the target and the bullet like shatters into like millions of pieces.
Yep. I mean, you saw when he took the plate out of the fucking bulletproof vest, that shit just obliterated that fucking plate. It was a big ass damn gaping hole and shit. So now it's
like a bullet travels to hit a target, and inside that bullet is a shotgun.
Now, one of the cops that the security guard that they sat there and picked up and stuff, Travis, that's our main bad guy. He rolls up to the apartment and stuff, and he, at this point we kind of figure he's questioning them. Now, right after they sat there and shoot, they see Rene Russo and stuff. She's internal affairs, and at this point, they come upon the fact that somebody killed their boy.
I'm sorry, but like basically 5 seconds in with her and Riggs going back and forth, I'm like, when did you two fuck?
I mean,
just when did you fuck?
You want to know why though, D? Right? It's because Riggs likes to cut her jib. She don't take shit off of him. See, that's what it is.
Some would say, hey, wait, why doesn't they've been building up this psychiatrists and therapists and such for like 3 films. Why didn't Riggs go with her?
You really want a psychiatrist as your girlfriend? I wouldn't.
Well, they've been building her up in the movie, but now they're just like, okay.
No. I would not want her as the wife in the movie. Fuck no. That'd be crazy. Because that basically means everything that he does that's batshit crazy, she's just going to be examining him for no damn reason. So, it is what it is and stuff. But, Travis rolls up in there and basically shuts off the fucking camera and kills homeboy. He rolls up in there and kills homeboy because, hey, dude knows too much. And at this point, they're trying to figure out and piece together, internal affairs is piecing together who could possibly do it. Hey, I think you need to mute your mic.
See?
Hey, D, might want to mute your mic. Okay, that works. Anyways, so basically, Travis rolls up in there, shoots the guy and stuff like that, and dips out. And at this point, they're going through the tapes and stuff because they're like, well, who the fuck would sit there and kill this guy? And they find out it's him, essentially. Now, the thing of it is the fact that Travis didn't know they had closed circuit cameras that was actually, tracking who went inside there. Because he assumed that the one camera that was inside the actual interrogation room, that was it. That a closed circuit camera. Now, Travis kills a dude with the fucking hollow point, and that dude's dead. There ain't no coming back from that shit. So, what ends up happening is they find out who he is because their chief Cole tells them and stuff, and that's when Cole basically reinstates them as cops and stuff. Which I was like, wow, that was that easy. So they just get reinstated as cops.
That's how it happens. That's how it happens in movies. It's always like, well, ain't nobody on the force better than you. You're reinstated.
Yeah, so we have to figure out how do we catch this Travis guy, and that's when Leo's like, hey, I know that guy. Since I'm a real estate agent, I try to sell him a bunch of damn place on his land here. Hey, I gave him tickets to a hockey game. So, yeah, you can find him at this hockey game. And I'm like, well, that was mighty convenient. So now we get stock footage of the fucking was it the LA was the LA Galaxy at the time?
LA Kings, Galaxy.
LA Galaxy? What the hell? No, nigga.
WNBA
LA
team.
The LA Kings, first off.
LA
Second
Kings.
off, it wasn't stock footage. It was live. It was a live game.
Yeah.
They were actually a live game.
Yeah,
It was against the Maple Leafs. I think that's what the Maple Leafs. I think that's what it was.
Maple Leafs.
Oh.
See, I was about to say the Blues. I was about to say the Blues.
But no, the thing that killed me about that was Gitz was like, I know where he is. I know where he is. And the fact that I was like you said, it was convenient. Just like, oh, just so happened he's that much of a sleazebag that he know gets, man. That's what made what made me.
It's like the guy takes in a hockey game and he's in the lower deck, and I'm like, huh. You know, but it's crazy too, because it's like when Riggs sees him, you would figure Riggs would have been like, all right, I'm gonna keep a low key thing here, and I'm going to sit there and basically, you know, jump over the fucking glass thing here. But no, Riggs decides to get loud about it and go on the fucking speakerphone. I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
No, that was easy. No, to me that made sense though. That made so much sense. This one dude that looks paranoid the second you do that shit, there his ass in. And because that dude is like 6'4", he's gonna stick out a little bit. So
yeah,
he did. And I like how like somehow, some way, him and Leo run into each other, and I like how he has enough strength to almost overpower him. I'm like, Leo's like 2 feet smaller than you. Why are you struggling?
No, but here's the kicker. But here's the kicker, though. I was laughing at when the cops are coming down the owl space and stuff. He has the worried white man look, like, oh my god, the niggas are coming after me. That look, and I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, it's just cops, dog. Like, come on.
Man, that look, just go and pay.
You mean that look when white men with mustaches, their upper lip disappears? You mean that look?
Yeah, that one.
That look like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna actually have to pay for my crimes. Oh Lord.
God, I gotta get out of here.
Didn't know what's coming from.
Except this time, it's old brother, with the receding hairline. So basically, they're chasing after him and stuff, and I like how Riggs just rolls onto the ice rink like, fuck this shit. But like you said, Leo fucking just combat dives on that, like, so you can't get this little man off your back.
And that's
sad.
Let me tell you something.
That's sad.
Hey, that top billing can do a hell of a lot for you, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say top billing. That's what really did it. But I like how homeboy ducks out. He gets out of the stadium, and by the time Riggs get up and get out the stadium, it's so pointless to even run anywhere. And Riggs is just kicking the wall because he's gone.
So the next day, Riggs and Murtaugh visits Murtaugh. You know, he owns a burger joint and stuff, and they're reminiscing and stuff. And, you know, like I said, Riggs, he's doing this thing of still trying to, you know, get off of not, you know, smoking and stuff. And doesn't Murtaugh give you know some shit? Yeah. And as this is happening and stuff, and Murtaugh's going behind the grill, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to show you how to cook Murtaugh special burgers and stuff. Riggs is looking over, and he sees, like, some sort of deal off and stuff. Now, here's where the movie goes 0 to 100 real quick. This motherfucker pulls out a fucking Mac 10 and just starts saying. And I'm like, yo, like, really? That was necessary?
And that's where but it also goes into the thing of what the bad guy is. He's a weapons dealer.
Yeah, you know, selling guns to the youth.
Yes, like little, you know, hey, and that's what it is. A way to get the message.
Have the Negroids kill each other.
Exactly. Now, excuse me, I'm going to use this automatic pistol instead of something more subtle.
Yeah, exactly.
Or worse, this is the most subtle weapon we can find.
So, to make the story short, Riggs, you know, he's going to the shootout and he's telling the person, hey, freeze, put your gun down. And the person is shooting back. And Riggs does what every cop does, and he shoots him. And when he gets up there, the person stumbles out and falls to the ground, and that's when Murtaugh realizes that's his son's friend, Nick.
And he's like, I killed a kid. And here's me. Murtaugh, that was the first time killing a kid. I have seen your track record in the last 2 movies. I am actually shocked you have not accidentally killed a child before.
No, man. He's like, he said, Murtaugh, oh God, I killed a kid. And you had the saxophones, like, had a sad version, like,
It was like,
No, but
it's the sad version.
Yo, but just, like you said, it's like when he kicks open the fucking body and stuff, and he sees the kid. It's like, yo, it did. I wouldn't say the fucking da-da, because that's what it was. And it's like, yo, Murtaugh was really stunned, like, son of a bitch. Oh my God, because in Murtaugh's head, he killed his son's friend. He doesn't feel his son is going to forgive him or like him after that, which is understandable to an extent, you know, because, hey, you don't know. You killed a kid and you don't know whether it's justified or not and stuff. And I will say this.
Dad, you just killed him because that was my friend. And you hate my friends. Well, yeah, I did hate the nigga, but I didn't want to shoot him.
See, if it was a movie made today, they would have had that some scene in there. But no, man, it was like...
No, if the scene was made today, Murtaugh would be like, hey, man, niggas die every day, dog. Just saying.
Oh, worse, no, I got at least it wasn't shot like a let's see, what was the John Woo film when you had like it was this sad death in slow motion,
Hong Kong shotguns,
and then just like in sad motion, the kid just flying, dying in slow motion. You have doves flying.
You know what? I am shocked that there was no doves in that alley. That's all I'm saying.
And you just see like him just falling down slowly, and then it falls down. Murtaugh's like, no.
Oh.
What's crazy is the fact that, like, you know, Murtaugh is calling home and it's all happy house and stuff, and he's telling Trish and stuff, and Trish goes from like happy to oh God, oh my God,
the scene that a family needs to see.
Yeah, you know, and it's just the fact that she's staring at Nick, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna be heartbroken, and I'm like, I mean, what's there to say? Like, it happens, like, you know, but you know, it is what it is. But I mean, I do appreciate the movie does take the time, and it's not just ignored, because it looked like Murtaugh. I think when he rolls up to the house, it looked like he's literally like he cried a little bit, or did he show some sort of emotion?
Yeah, he did. Because he pulled up to the house and was about to get out. He's like, nah, I feel bad. He hopped back in the car and drove the fuck off.
Like,
because
this, I'm out.
like I killed my son's friend. Like, you gonna feel like, Nick, I killed your friend, Nick. His Nick. Man, I hate that nigga anyway, man. Fuck him, man. He did right, Paul. Nah, for real. On some real shit, man. He raped Tanya. Yeah, that's right, my friend. Yeah, fuck that nigga. You did right, Dad.
Like, you owe me $5 anyways. What the fuck, man?
Wow.
I didn't like that nigga anyway, man. He didn't let me play Second Genesis. Old bitch ass nigga.
So here's the thing. They do this thing, and I want to say this is something of the 90s and stuff, where we get the typical, the woman goes inside the men's bathroom and it's all awkward. Like, why the fuck is there a woman in here, Riggs?
But it wasn't awkward. To me, this was less of the awkward thing and more of Gibson. I'm not being motherfucking immature as shit. It wasn't really so much so because, and Renee Russo did the regular thing. She's just like, okay, whatever. It's a men's bathroom. Which you thought I was gonna be like, oh my goodness, Riggs, how dare you? Thank God they didn't do that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, it was basically Riggs tried to pull off the whole thing of I was just fucking with you because I don't know which cops to trust kind of shit and stuff. And I like how she pulled Rick on. I'm like, well, fuck you. Why the fuck are you even assuming that you know, all this and stuff? And like I said, it's like you said, D, you're just sitting there like, so anytime now, you're gonna kiss, right? You're gonna kiss, right?
Fuck.
Yeah,
you're gonna fuck.
They're drilling is Russian right now. It's Russian.
Here's the thing. If it made today, is what happened. I'm sorry, Riggs, why do you have a shield?
Because that's what Captain America left me.
I get to have a shield, sugar tits.
Sugar tits. I gotta say for the record, that is such a fucking Blazing Saddles type fucking statement. Sugar tits.
Sugar tits. I think sugar tits, along with any variation of tits to a woman, is probably the rudest thing you could say to her.
That's some shit that somebody. That's some shit that somebody from Stan Lee's generation would say to a girl back in like the 1920s. Hey, sugar tits. Excelsior, that kind of shit.
Excelsior, this dick, what?
Hey, I got an idea for it.
I don't know if I could. I don't know, man. It's just something about the word sugar tits. Like the way it just rolls off your tongue. It just
Seems very Mad Men 60s cigarettes and latent homosexuality about it, isn't it?
It's just so satisfying to say. I don't know why.
It's like, do you want to see my Mr. Fantastic sugar tits?
Like, I remember when they snuck that line in Superbad when the cops came and broke up the party. Beat his sugar tits.
You are being fucked by the law and dick of the law.
Dick of the law.
I might watch that movie after this. I don't know. But yeah, it's funny. But like I said, this is him trying to break her in and stuff. And here's the funny part. So they're going through this whole thing. They decide, all right, we're going to go to where they're selling the guns and stuff, basically. You know, they have a lead, so to speak, on it. And it basically is one of the abandoned, like, warehouses and stuff. And this is
because it's L.A., there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, so apparently...
sorry, I was going to say between a bunch of abandoned warehouses and, of course, a giant stack of cardboard boxes everywhere for cars to drive through.
Now, apparently... Riggs is a dog whisperer because, you know, he befriends a Rottweiler because Riggs is a fucking crazy white guy. Because, I gotta be honest with you...
I'm about to say, not even crazy white guy, he's a super white guy at this point. Think about it. Still has a beach house, still talks to has a beach house, talks to animals, in fantastic shape, good looking. I mean, he's a white guy's white guy. Come on. Of course he talks to animals, man. Especially dogs, because they're the most fucking loyal, man.
And then he eats the biscuit in front of the Rottweiler, and the Rottweiler's like, if he's eating this shit must be good.
I'm surprised they didn't have a dog biscuit like some dog food commercial just said screw it.
Look. I can say this though. I can't say this though, Chris. If they have this same type of Joe Lethal Weapon today, Damon Wayans will say white people.
Hell, I would too. I'm like, fucking white people.
White people, man.
Look, I love dogs, but if you told me to get on all fours and try to be a dog, a Rot will look at me and fucking bite my ass in a heartbeat. They ain't nah, fuck that. No. My own dog would look at me sideways if I came up on all fours. Louis will look at me and be like, "Are you crazy?" and then go back to sleep.
Man, you don't go somewhere with all that bullshit, nigga.
Basically.
I'm like, bro, your dog will look at you like, nigga, I'm ashamed that you're my master right now.
Nigga, I got arthritis in my paw and shit. You want to act like me. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
D, you nailed it. He does have arthritis.
Now I look like an asshole.
No, you don't look like an asshole because our dog is like a typical old dog where he has some pep, but he'll look at you sideways if you ask him to do something like, "Hey, Louis."
No. When dogs stop running, it's one of the saddest things because that dog is like, nah, dog. Man. Man. It ain't happening today, Chief.
This ain't it. I'm good.
I really think...
He looked like the director is like, say, look, I'm done, man. Look, I'm just going to chill my shit and just go off screen, all right? Peace out.
Peace, I'm out.
Get it, bitches. Get it, bitches.
It's a no.
Yo, I think our dog has that whole, if it's raining, it's fucking with my arthritis look on his face, and I'm like...
Dog stands up holding his back like, oh, Lord.
It must be raining outside. God damn.
Raining outside. You don't feel that in your ankles? No. Shit, good to be young.
And yet, I feel Louis has another 6 years on it. Like, wow, Louis is one of those resilient, like, chow mixes. It's like, yo, he's gonna be alive for a while. You know what it is?
It's like, yeah, you damn right. I turn on the motherfucker. I turn on Diagnosis Murder, nigga. They showing Marathon on the Hallmark Channel, motherfucker.
Nah, it's
dog already taking over the TV.
Oh man, but yeah, it's just funny. Like the Rottweiler is his buddy now, alongside the collie that he has, by the way, because he has 2 dogs now after this. So,
because of course he does.
So, I like how they get the little Ford truck and stuff, and he beats up the bad guys and stuff. Because by this point, Riggs is getting turned on because Renee, she knows martial arts, and she's like doing fucking Walker Texas Ranger spin kicks on guys.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Now I got another good crossover. Walker Texas Ranger, Lethal Weapon, and Beverly Hill Cop.
Man, listen. See, here's the thing. Everyone's on a different speed than Chuck Norris, so they have to do slow motion fucking kicks and shit.
Well, Riggs will make it interesting, though.
Yeah, he would.
And Billy, too.
But yeah, Riggs is highly turned on at the spin kick, and I got the fucker. I guess this is the thing.
CJ, you kind of have to, bro.
Yeah,
at this point, can you imagine if Riggs looked at Chun-Li, man?
Yeah. I mean, so they drive away and stuff, and I like how Riggs is like, hold on, the dog! Get the dog in the back of the truck! Dog jumps in, and yeah, basically...
White.
Yeah. It's
white people.
Priorities here. Priorities, clearly. So at this point, basically, they kind of figured, all right, they got our weapons and stuff, and black dude from earlier is basically snapping off at dude like, hey, motherfucker, that shipment of guns was supposed to go to me, and now you guys are short a couple of boxes now because of the damn cops. I thought you said you had that shit taken care of. And I like how fucking Travis is like, takes the phone from his damn second in command and is like, look, we got this under control. You'll get your guns.
I don't know. He threatened that motherfucker. He was like, you getting back out now because I know people that know you and all the rest of that shit.
Yeah, basically.
And my man, and I like how he's like, yeah, all right, but I want the good stuff and I want it on time. Give me the good shit. He hungs up like the good shit.
He wants the good shit.
Fuck you. Good shit.
Yo.
Now shut up before I will hit you with my ring hand.
Do you have your ladder sticker on your car? So at this point,
damn it.
I mean, really?
I'm just saying.
The flag with the blue stripe in the middle, trying to be all dramatic and shit.
So, as expected, she's...
No, for real, I'm sorry. That logo can kiss my ass, man. Like, shut the fuck up.
Look, I saw it twice on the way home from work. I was just sitting there like, if I really didn't give a fuck and I had a lot of money, I would just ram my car and just said, oops. Just on principle, but there's that. But whatever. So
hey, you stand for just be saying random shit to motherfuckers passing by that got that shit. Hey, if you stand for the anthem, you sit down when you pee and you just drive the fuck off. Just be the most immature shit.
So speaking of immature, so Riggs is getting patched up by homegirl, and they do the typical. Like, she noticed, he's like, yeah, I got this mark right here. It's a burn mark and stuff. And they both basically are passing around battle wounds and stuff. And it turns, and it basically turns into...
Come on.
Yeah, it turns into...
Come on.
Let's fuck right now. And
they have good, passionate white people sex.
Well, yeah, because, Renee Russo is a classy lady.
She's a classy lady, D. She's a classy lady, D.
Wait, D, gotta set. You gotta set the timeline of this. Good, passionate 1993 sex.
Yeah. Minus the R&B music.
Or was that? No, wait. This movie came out in 92.
Either which way.
Love will take you there.
Fucking damn broken wings and shit playing.
See, Broken Wings. No. Hey, CJ. See, Broken Wings would have worked out a lot better for Lethal Weapon 2.
And broken.
If this was Lethal Weapon 2, where he was smashing that South African chick, oh yeah, that'd have worked out perfectly. It was the right time, the right era for that music, but nah.
But no, they played the Lethal Weapon saxophone.
The saxophone music. Hey, they got it on the
sexy saxophone is back. This time with all his hits like Action Scene, Melody, and this time Love Making.
Complete with Mel Gibson's ass cheeks in your face.
Them Mel Gibson butt cheeks. Beautiful.
Yo, this dude had on fucking briefs and shit, which, man, it's amazing how over the years, like, we have evolved from, like, you know, briefs was the thing, and then boxers was the in thing, and now boxer briefs is in, because if you wear briefs, women look at you sideways like you nasty and you old and shit now. So there's that. I'm just saying, like, yo, that's where we're at right now. Like, apparently, if you wear boxer briefs, you're good.
I was gonna no. It's like this. You say, you know, if you wear boxers, it's like, oh my god, what are you, like 15 and shit? You know.
And also apparently, according to the women on Twitter, if you wear boxers, you don't wipe your ass. So I'm like, damn. Jesus. I'm like, god damn, you ladies are savages and shit right now.
Yo, you know where that came from? That came from two girls, and I'm just gonna pick a random city, Omaha. That came from two girls in Omaha who fuck with the same nigga. It was like, yeah, you fuck with Tron? Yeah, I fuck with that nigga. You saw his balls? Yeah, I know. Who his mama? Niggas with boxers do not wipe their ass.
Oh, yeah.
And they made it a thing.
Well, at least it wasn't, at least he had underwear and boxers.
Yeah.
Free balls.
Yo, Riggs look like he free balls, to be honest with you. I gotta be real.
Hey, yo.
Did you not see, come on now. We saw in Lethal Weapon 1, the man was running ass cheeks in Lethal Weapon 1 on the beat.
I gotta say this. At least the dad genes disappeared as the third one showed up. I will say that one.
Yeah. I mean, so here's the thing. While Riggs is having a happy life, he's finally found happiness. Murtaugh, on the other hand, he's drinking the bottle away on his boat because, you know, he's still feeling guilty about killing the kid. And
you understand what happens when you kill a kid. You what goes in your mind? You killed a young black man? That's how I remember, man. I just can't believe it. And, you know, I met Johnny Cochran, and Johnny told me, hey, Murtaugh, you the best cop in L.A. If you shot a black kid, that nigga must have had it coming. But I don't think this nigga had it coming.
Nigga,
well, we'll make sure.
Nah.
We got a lot of these papers and some stuff out there, and boom.
And look, here's like this. And you be like this. Whoa. You know Johnny Cochran? Yeah, I do. Come on, it's L.A. in 92. Every black person know Johnny Cochran.
Short pause. Nigga, please. I'm sorry, folks.
Mustache.
I'm sorry. You know, this is why I wish Johnny Cochran was alive, so that when this show drops, somebody were to ask him, "Hey, dude, so did you really tell Darton, nigga, please? Like, I really need to know this."
Look. If he didn't, he needed to. So I appreciate the artistic license in this.
And also our boy fucking selling the shit out of nigga, please, man. That dude, I mean,
Sterling K. Brown over there sitting there like, I think I should cry right now. No, Sterling, don't. Put it back.
You're gonna take away the scene, the impact.
Go home all crying. It's gonna be all overly emotional. Like, Chris, what happened? Why are you pregnant? Hey, man, Sterling K. Brown cried again, man. I told you what happened to me, man. Nigga, do shit to me, man.
Yo, I guarantee you, in the writing room, Courtney Ben's like, so Sterling K. Brown cries after I say nigga, please. Yeah. So how about we don't do that? Oh, but Sterling Brown, he's great dramatic. No.
See, what you don't understand is a nigga's trying to get an Emmy. See, I've been nominated to get an Emmy several times and never got one. I'm getting one this time, motherfucker. And he loses to John Travolta, which made me say, really?
Just sitting back like, what the fuck is this?
Whatever. John Travolta did look like motherfucking Robert Shapiro. He did have the look down, so I will say that.
Nah, actually, he did win an Emmy for lead actor.
Who?
Yeah.
Courtney B. Vance?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he won it.
Oh, I thought he didn't win. I thought Travolta
that was
over him.
No, that was Sterling K. to Travolta.
Oh, okay.
Because you remember Sterling K. was also in the running, too, for a different category, and John Travolta won it.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah. Man, you know they were going to give Courtney B that Emmy. They was like, oh no,
It didn't matter because that show was going to eat up regardless, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that shit was fire. But anyways, so Murtaugh is basically on the edge and stuff, and it kind of plays a little bit like Lethal Weapon 1, because you remember we were talking about Lethal Weapon 1, how Riggs and Murtaugh had that intense scene where he was telling Riggs, "Are you trying to get this? You trying to get get paid and stuff, by saying that you're crazy and stuff like that." And he
And this one is the flip side, where it's also like, dude, if you go, they like, you want to know who's messed up? I'm messed up. And then a part of me was like, okay, well, look here, guys. This is just D. I'm sorry, white man. Tell me how your life is way better than mine. That's how D feels. I'm sorry. That's an asshole move, I know. But, hey, that's not playing a race card. That's playing facts, nigga. So.
Now, here's the thing. We get the funeral scene where Boyz II Men is playing. It's so hard to say goodbye.
Boy, how much was that song used in the 80s?
And most romance at this point, because that song's been everywhere in the world. And you know what? The funny thing is, they're still going on around touring that day to this very day. I don't know if they're singing that same song,
hey, look, man,
but
that's a song that is just so good. It's funny when me and Sue saw Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay. They played that song. I was fucking dying.
Yep.
Hey yo, you know that Eris was the men concert that was over here at the MGM.
I would.
Shit.
I wish you told me that. I would have got tickets for that shit.
Nigga, no, those tickets I heard were ridiculous.
Really?
It's like there's only 3 of y'all. The 4th nigga ain't even here. I heard it's like somebody 80 and up.
I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. There's only 3 of y'all, nigga.
Hey! I'm pretty sure they fucking sing like a motherfucker too. So,
nigga, you know what they probably did?
It's like, hey, we might be 3, but we're gonna sing the fuck out of them boy.
Motown Philly, motherfucker.
They're gonna get a ringer for the 4th person too. They're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna get an audience member to jump on here as 4th.
You know that's gonna be. Just get the audience to sing it. That's all. You don't even gotta sing it. Yeah. All you gotta do is come on. Yeah. You already know the words.
I mean, put it this way. There are so many bands. Bell Biv DeVoe and New Edition can play that shit. Bell Biv DeVoe can play Poison, and look, they already got my ass.
Right, Poison in a funeral. I would have been really awkward.
That would be
Poison.
It's like
it's like doing
yo, somebody. Okay, it was kind of funny. You remember the other day? Actually, I mentioned this on the other podcast. I was doing the Big Gold Belt, and we was mentioning like the arenas, and I said, so WWE's never gonna go to Showplace Arena. It was starting to Showplace Arena, right? And we mentioned that how the only thing they do over there now is have like the big events where it's like the big ass crab fest and like one of the four living Four Tops is there with 3 other niggas. One of those type of situations, right? I got a good question. Just got a really, really good question.
Mm-hmm.
From our generation, who do you expect to be at one of them?
At Showplace Arena?
Now, I got a question. Now, and this is my thing. Just imagine you're 55 years old. Mm-hmm. You and the old lady, y'all ready for a good Saturday. You going to give us some of this dope dick, but you need some crabs. The crab fest is there. And who from there is going to be there? If I can pick one person and it wouldn't surprise me, Jagged Edge.
Really?
I would have accepted D. I would have accepted 112, but Jagged Edge is good.
Oh my God. I can see both of them doing the Chitlin circuit. Like that is the Chitlin circuit too, yeah.
If I really had to if I really had to sit there and say it, I'm gonna say Dougie Fresh.
That's messed up, man. I still think Dougie commands a little bit more, but that ain't surprising though.
Or
who's gonna be there?
Or DJ Cool and Biz Marquee, because you know they're gonna still be playing "Let Me Clear My Throat" multiple times.
No, I'm wrong as shit, y'all. I'm wrong as shit. Y'all know what's gonna happen. Like, all right, y'all enjoying yourselves. I said, y'all enjoy yourselves. All right, now coming to the stage, singing hit one hit. You should let me love you, Mario.
Nigga.
Oh my God! Imagine him with the salt and pepper hair, still thinking he's 20 years old. You should let me love you.
I tell you something, man. That is a man that I firmly believe was so smart. I think he kept his masters to that song because apparently I'm hearing he's caked up off that song alone.
Yeah, I heard that too, man. I heard him and boy off of God, that group I hate. Yeah, you know you crying. That's another group I see at the motherfucking Crab Fest. Next.
I was gonna say next.
Wait. I think I got it. The people who will actually be at the Crab Fest.
Hey D, imagine if they threw in freaking Next and Rough Ends.
Dude, I was just about to say Rough Ends. You know, after they get done singing that one song, like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, website, go to our IG. We got a new album coming out. Nobody's going to that bitch. Nobody.
I thought honestly,
no more shopping sprees. No more ladies.
Oh my gosh, you know.
VIP, no more now. We can't even.
I thought that was gonna be. You know what? I thought someone like gonna be someone from like say Jimmy rest of Social Death, like the rest of his like friends.
Actually, to be honest with you, So Deaf have became a traveling Chitlin circuit of their own. To be honest with you. And I know, and that sounds fucked up, but real talk, they be caking up going on these little mini tours, man. They really.
Hey, you remember when they did? Remember when Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper were playing at the Showplace Arena on the fucking like the Back to the '90s tour, and Showplace Arena was part of that tour.
I'm like, man, I was telling about 15 people there.
No, hey, look, my older cousins on my dad's side. That were from that, they were teenagers during the 90s and stuff that could go to the concerts and stuff. They were telling me them shits were sold out like a motherfucker. I was like, yeah, I bet. I'm pretty sure. Kid and Play doing the Kid and Play, and Salt and Pepper doing Push It and shit. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, what you see Kid and Play, that's gonna be like see Jordan Peele and the other like. Yeah, that's gonna be like 5 years from now. After he races all that Get Out money, he's like, crap, man.
Jordan looks like he saves his money, so I ain't gonna say that. That would be for charity if he comes there at that point.
Yeah, but don't be surprised though. Would you be surprised you see that? You'd be like,
I see now. He's doing some artistic. See what y'all ain't understand? He's doing artistic shit right now, and this is like an experiment.
Nah. See the test of all this, D and Sue and all three. Here's the test. All right, we always say this is where it hits. When you find, if years down the road, right, we find out now at Wizard World Richmond, Jordan Peele, come get your autograph Saturday and Sunday. That's when you know he's right of his career.
That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I say Wizard World Chattanooga is where you fucking.
With JDF's old ass still headlining this shit too?
Oh gosh, that's like if I see that, I'm like, you know what, man?
JDF's old ass is still like, I still got it, kids, and I'm like, yo, dog.
I want to know. No,
it'll be worse if I see like say, what about see Jagged Edge and Nelly doing that stuff, man?
Nigga.
Saying where the party at,
man. You know what? I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Nelly. Nelly rebuilds the Saint Lunatics.
Hey dude, I'm gonna be real with you. You know what's gonna be one of the best things ever? I don't know what year it's gonna be. It's gonna be at least like 15 to 20 years from now. We're watching like a award show, and Nelly comes out and start doing It's Getting Hot in Here, and was that nigga turned that shit the fuck like damn now.
Like, goddamn.
Like, it surprised all of us. It's like, this nigga still in shape and shit.
Again, we're like that fucking meme where dude got that fucking paper towel wiping his mouth like,
Oh, the Shotters meme.
The Shotters meme and shit. We're like, God damn, like shit. All right.
My man Lennox. That was like one of the greatest memes ever.
Oh my god! But back to the funeral.
Where are we at the movie?
So we're at the funeral and they're playing Boys to Men and stuff. And,
Oh gosh! Now I'm
now-
getting Jagged Edge where the party at instead of.
So
No. Hey, hold on, real quick. It's so fucked up that I remember that they said Jagged Edge lose because one of the guys put hands on his girlfriend, and I just told myself I think I already know who it is, right?
Mhm.
And it showed who it is, and my sister's like, you know who that is? I do. May I say his line? She was like, go ahead. We ain't getting no younger. Hey! Yeah, I can't tell he was the one that put hands on his girl.
It's like, gee, how did you know, D? Well, it's
Well,
not that
this
hard.
nigga really wanted to get Gary, so he shot it at this. He shot it at this bitch. We ain't getting no younger. Hey.
Now I gotta ask you guys this. So Murtaugh confronts the mom and she slaps him and stuff because she's angry that he shot him. Now I've always had this thing where I get the anger, but at the same time, like, okay, so you remember when those three fools went to fucking Glen Arden and shot in front of that police station and the cops shot their asses and killed them?
Yeah.
And I remember the mother guys they shot. She was like, "My baby was so good." I'm like, "Bitch, your fucking son went to the damn police station and tried to shoot them. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen?" So I'm like,
Exactly.
so it's like,
Exactly.
so I get why she slapped him, but up on, lady, like, come on.
Well, CJ, cops always gotta get the dirty end of the stick from the mourning mother. I mean, come on, it could happen to Chief Brody. It was gonna happen to Riggs and Murtaugh.
I guess. I get it, but it's just one of those. They're like, okay, lady, I guess you had to slap him. But I like how the dad.
You know what? It's just a grieving mother. That's really what it is.
Yeah. I
like,
wasn't knocking her,
shout
but
out.
it was just I was just bringing that up because I see that a lot in the news.
I was gonna say shout out. I was gonna say shout outs to anybody that caught that Jaws reference I made.
I know Chief.
No, I caught it, Brody.
Chief Brody did get the shit of this thing. My son got killed by a shark. Well, he should have learned how to swim.
That what?
You ain't swim fast enough. What the fuck you want me to tell you?
I'm an asshole. I'll be like, look, ma'am, I'm black, and they think that I can't swim. I can fucking swim. So if my black ass can swim, your son's fucking ass can swim. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. When I told the nigga to get out the water, he didn't. Shit happened.
In fact, he said, "Fuck you, nigga," and I was like, "Hey, you know what? You're on your own."
Real talk. You can't be flexing the N-word around me, bitch. I'm sorry, man.
Wait. He said, "Fuck you, nigga." This was 1970. So.
I'm just saying, you get one time saying that to me and you're done. You're on your own. All right.
Oh my god, I don't want to talk about that movie. I don't.
I'm just saying, I'm an asshole. I'll be like, look, your son couldn't quite swim. Game is the game.
And to be honest with you, you better be glad I ain't do what they do to us when we find a dead body. I want to sprinkle some meth on them, and they would.
It's like, why does this 7-year-old have the rum? I don't know, Bob. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That tweaking son of a bitch is dead.
Really?
He had it coming.
That little nigger had it coming. I mean, Cracker had it coming.
You look just like.
Woo! Oh my god.
Bitch, we got a shot killing everybody.
So, I like how the dad in the funeral scene is like, look, Mr. Murtaugh, listen, bitch that sold my son the gun, all right? And we're even. It's like, all right, fine.
Also, where were you at?
Like,
Also, father to father. Why was your son in the gang anyway, nigga?
Don't tell me how to raise my son.
Here's my other question. So hold on. Here's my other question. So Murtaugh. So this is like the second time that you're getting coaxed into, into a grieving father asking you to avenge the death of their child.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, man, it's like a theme in these movies. Is there? Oh my God, where's the hooker with the fucking penis bump?
I think Shane Black took it.
In fact,
hey, you hairy Jew, get down here!
But he's been fired. You fired.
Oh my god.
We'll rehire him and tell that son of a bitch to get down here with my Crisco.
And then fire him again.
Now, I'll say this, though. Before the funeral scene, though, I did like that moment Riggs had with his son with the shaving thing, where his son was like, hey, Dad, I don't blame you for killing him. It is what it is. You had to do what you had to do. And I thought that was actually cool that his son basically gave his dad that reassurance, like, hey, Dad, I don't blame you. It was your job. Like, what do you want me to do? You know,
and also, man, he stole Miss Jenkins' car. Yeah, that shit wasn't cool, man. Yeah, I knew about it. I'm sorry, Dad.
I knew about it. It ain't equivalent exchange, but hey.
Well, I know, but still, when he stole, like, I can't fuck with you no more. I'm sorry, Dad. I'm sorry I'm cussing in front of you. No. But real talk, that nigga was some shit I wasn't even trying to rock with, though. Nah, man, on some real shit. Fuck that. I wasn't even trying to fuck with that nigga.
No.
No, man. I knew him, though. His sister's cool with me, though. You know what I mean?
Now, here's where the movie, Murtaugh's the one that fucking goes nuts. Because this motherfucker rolls up to the dead dude's boy with the fucking gun with the damn bullets in it and grabs his ass by the fucking neck and is like, yo, who sold you this goddamn gun? I was like, holy shit. Yo, Murtaugh
ain't having that. Like, Murtaugh ain't having that shit at all.
Unbridled
Take it to the streets.
Unbridled Negro rage, right? Shit.
So it's all the rage I had on Color Purple when I wanted to slap the shit out of Whitney, or I'd slap the shit out of Oprah Winfrey because she kept on forgetting the lines.
That's the untold story Oprah doesn't say publicly.
Yeah, Danny Glover had her ass. I was about to slap the shit out of her.
Well, the revenge was too. You know what the revenge was too, right, D?
Yes, I know the revenge. He got up in them guts and beloved.
Exactly. That was the deal. It's like, all right, nigga, I'm gonna get that.
I'm gonna get your ass. And how's that? We're gonna have sex like 5 times, beloved. Joke's on you. I like big bitches. Crack that ass open.
CD, you say big bitches, all right? You have to say BBWs, all right? You gotta.
No. Danny is an old school nigga. I love me some big women. Yeah, I like me big me. That old black man laugh like that.
Wait, the old black. Wait, the old. You mean the black cackle with the tongue sticking out? Ugh.
Got a Crown Royal bag right beside him.
Yo,
hold on. He got a Crown Royal bag. Got
the Magnum condoms inside said Crown Royal bag.
Yo, here's me. He about to fuck the shit out of Oprah.
It's CJ. It's a Crown Royal. It's a mixed Crown Royal bag. It's Magnum condoms and nickels for some reason.
He got a nickel. He got a fuse that go into a car.
Got a fucking light bulb inside there. Like, what the fuck?
What the fuck you got there? I use that as my part. Yo, why are we describing our uncles anyway?
So what we're saying
thinking it's an our therapist because I would be charging y'all so much money for this.
So as they're doing all this interrogation and stuff, they go to this car place and stuff, and they're interrogating the guy, and that's when the grunts come in there, and Paul and Renee, they fighting the guys and stuff, and Riggs is telling the guy like, hey, watch this shit. And he's watching this girl like kick the shit out of the guy, roundhouse kicking. She almost kicks the shit out of Murtaugh. He's like, whoa, I'm the good guy. And stuff. And then Riggs.
Renee Russo is a part of the action.
Yo, and I was just laughing because Riggs finally found happiness. Good. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah. All it took was to write a girl that was halfway crazy, halfway paranoid, and actually throw a punch for him to be safe.
And survives to the end of the movie.
That's the important part. She has a functioning heart.
Yeah, so...
And let's be real, whose top game is unmatched.
Probably. Very much. I am pretty sure it is.
Her head game is mean.
It's like, man, it's like Ray sitting up there describing the Murtaugh like, look, dog, man, it was awesome, man. It was crazy.
So
changed my
Riggs, I enjoy hearing you getting filleted, and it's really good right now. I'm pretty sure you tell him. But I don't give a shit about that because I'm 5 days to retirement.
Oh, meanwhile, hold on though. We forget the fact that fucking Shirley Caesar pops up at the precinct and shit. and he's hiding from her. He's like, "Oh, don't forget to tell Mr. Murtaugh that I love him, and he can come his he come to ride his whole time." I'm like, "Wow, man, that's the type of chick that will probably get his ass divorced." So that's kudos to Murtaugh for not letting that happen. Just FYI on that.
You know what, man? In today's game of I'm just a man and these bitches want me, you have to look as innocent as possible. You know what I mean? And yeah, sure. When back in the day, Murtaugh would have said, "All right, it's worth the risk. I'll go ahead. I'll risk some of it." Yeah, but nowadays, like, look here, motherfucker. I just his best friend. So,
so what that mouth do? All right, Jesus.
Perspectives is what I'm trying to say.
Oh my God, man! Look, I think that did work to his advantage because look, as you get older, the appeal broadens somehow and stuff. So I get it. This guy's married, so the appeal goes even
married. Yeah, that's not a good look.
Yeah, so
unless that's something the wife wants, which is another thing.
Again,
that saxophone would have played.
Again, I'm pretty sure in his moment of being sad, he could have got that 3-way hooked up with Trish. Like, "Hey, Trish, I'm under distress. Can we get a 3-way?"
I tell you what, if you look, I tell you, let this happen. If you can give me what I want, I will never shit talk your cooking again.
Look here, nigga.
There, buddy.
Look here, nigga. First off, nigga, I'm gonna tell you this. I told you had until I got to menopause. Guess what? You are 3 goddamn years late. Like always, Roger. This is the shit I be talking about. And you just see Murtaugh slowly hanging the phone up.
Well, that's a no-go. But my friend,
like this. Here's Riggs. So you shot your shot. I shot my shot. There's nothing to be ashamed of. At least I tried.
So what makes it funny is the fact that. So what makes it funny is after that, Riggs and Murtaugh, they're talking about the roundhouse kick and stuff, and Murtaugh is all like, "Well, maybe I can do a roundhouse kick." Now, I look at Danny Glover and I'm like,
guys, stop the shit. Keep going.
Now,
just go. Stop.
My thing is this. I'm looking at Danny Glover as a person. I'm like, Danny Glover doesn't look like he can do a roundhouse kick, let alone a high kick. I already know where this is going to go. And it goes about as well as you expect it to go because it's a hard tank. Oh, what do you say?
I'm like, dude, did you see him in Predator 2?
Yeah, he got in shape for that one. So
Danny, he shouldn't even be doing no type of running anyway, but he does.
No, Danny Glover.
Oh, go ahead. First of all, it was Danny Glover in the middle of the summer in hot ass L.A.
Danny Glover looks like the type of person.
Shit.
He's the type of person that he runs and all of a sudden he's like, "My feet hurt. I think I got bunions."
Oh, I got that gout. Sorry.
No. I was gonna say, which is it was Danny Glover in the middle of a hot ass summer in L.A. trying to do this shit, and this is where we get sweaty ass Danny Glover from. Man. That and Color Purple.
Man. At least Color Purple, there was precedence because they were in the South.
That's what I call. That wasn't even in the South. That wasn't the South. That was Ohio, I think, man. Was it?
No, it was the South.
That was the Midwest South.
No, I'm digging. No, Beloved. Beloved was in Ohio.
Yeah.
But no. The Danny Glover is like what I call slave sweat. Danny Glover.
Slave sweat.
Glistening on your black skin in that sun, nigga. That's.
So basically, at this point, their chief is walking out the police station, and Travis pulls the smooth bad guy, white guy routine of, "I'm going to move this car to look like I'm sick, and then I'm gonna pull a gun out in the broad daylight, and nobody will see it."
Pull a Captain America.
How did I fall for this?
Pulling for Captain America back in the 90s. Like, excuse me, I'm going to be.
I think I'm very sick. I got you. Gotcha.
Like, Heil Hitler.
I fall for that in real life. I don't know what type of person. How dumb do you think you have to be to fall for that?
Yeah. But to his credit, though, he did say he had hollow points in there, so it's not like the dude could try to wrestle the gun out of his hand, so there's that. So through the movie here, I failed to mention this earlier, there's this young rising cop that's taking liking to Riggs, kind of like he looks up to Riggs and stuff. And I had to notice the fact that when they showed this kid, I'm like, oh, that kid's gonna die. I don't know how, but he's gonna die.
I love it because he sat there. He was like, wait a minute, are you guys going out? Yeah. Can I go? I'm like, he's dead.
He's like, I want some of this action. Come on, man. I got my bulletproof vest. I'm ready, Riggs. He's like, all right, guy, come on. Yeah.
He said straight up, I have my bulletproof vest on. You might as well a fucking target on him.
Exactly. Everybody's like, you hear like wolves going on.
He was the obligatory red shirt for this movie.
There's
you want to know something? Now you want to know something?
Oh, by the way, you forgot to pick up your red shirt today, and
basically.
Now you guys want to know something really funny? This is why Argyle was smart throughout all of Die Hard. He stayed in the limo, never got out, and the only thing he did was ran up and gave the black dude who was the computer geek a right and called it a day.
First off,
that Leo Rush looking lone dude.
Yeah.
First off,
at least he wasn't yelling last year every 5 seconds.
First off, Argyle was smart. He was listening to Bobby Brown and Stevie Wonder and shit. So he was smart. He was. And
like
also,
I said, he was
and
smart.
And also,
he just stayed in the car.
And also, he was trying to get some pussy on the phone too, because Christmas and all. So,
girl, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I got the Stevie Wonder playing. Now I ain't got the coke. Talk to somebody that got it. Bitch, give me a chance, all right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm inside the limo.
Bitch,
I'm not playing with you. I'm not even playing with you.
He was inside. Gave her a call and said, "Yo, pull up."
I know, right?
Come through.
Yeah, why don't you come to this address? This is Nakatomi Building. I'll meet you outside the garage. So here's the thing: they're having a shootout, right? Now, what's wild to me is that we're led to assume, right? And follow me this. We're led to assume that they're shooting at have hollow points in their guns, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So apparently the bad guys just suck at shooting. Now,
no, they went to the same place where the stormtroopers, and that's what it's the bad guy 101.
Shoot down at the ground, you.
So here's what's crazy, right? To show how evil Travis is, he shoots the young rookie cop as we literally see the bullet go through the fucking barrel and kill the kid, and the kid's all like, "Get him, Rick."
Dun, dun, dun.
Mendoza!
And Mendoza said yes, and shoots him.
I mean, I'm just saying, I like how Riggs looked very concerned, like, oh, kid.
Oh, yeah. And then forgets about him for the rest of the movie series.
And for the rest of the movie, the bad guys can't shoot for shit. So there's that. Now, I did like how the chief of police escaped by kicking the bad guy onto the third rail. That was awesome. That's something that I think is awesome because considering the fact that in DC, we've seen people fall on the train tracks and don't hit the third rail, it's actually pretty cool. Like, oh, so that's what happens when you hit the third rail. All right, cool. Now I know.
Yeah, I always wanted to see somebody get fried to death. I'm always interested in what happened. Do you sizzle or do you just pop and crackle? I was confused, actually.
or fried some chicken on there.
Or if you happen to be superhuman, you like that guy on Cops where he got fucking. He's like, "I'm gonna get you, bitch," and just fall to the ground.
That is still the greatest thing that has ever happened ever.
It's like, kids, that's the birth of a mutant right there. Resistance to electricity right there.
Oh, you just so high on PSP. He ain't
that motherfucker said, "I'll get you, bitch." I'm like, wow, okay.
Give her the Carl. You two-timing bitch.
Yeah, so
that's when you know that you are so high on PSP, you don't know what it is. I said PCP. I'm like, why are you high on some damn PSP games?
So here's the thing: they get into a car chase, right? And Riggs gets on one of the police bikes and stuff, and they Travis and them, they're basically driving along and stuff, and they decide this highway isn't finished. All right, well, we'll reverse back and stuff. And as Riggs is going past them, he can't slow down on the bike, and he slips and almost falls over the overpass and stuff. And he's hanging onto the rope and stuff. And then all the thing that was holding, there was one of the vehicles that was holding the rope in. It slipped out from underneath it, and he falls through the construction thing. Now, if this is real life, you're either paralyzed or you're done for the rest of you're done for the day.
Dude, he did take a pretty nasty fall.
It's like, this man you need some milk.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
The same.
Why milk?
Well, why not?
Why not? That's all.
Well, I mean, you want great Kool-Aid or something? You want great drink in there, man?
I mean,
Come
yo,
on now.
the fact that here's the kicker. It's like, after he fell down, it's like he felt like Shawn Michaels when he was overselling for Hulk Hogan and shit. He's like, oh god. So I'm like, I bet it does fucking hurt. Jesus Christ, dude. Like,
right.
I mean, jeez. So at this point, I like the fact that in the middle of all this and stuff, he tries to smoke and Murtaugh just flicks the fucking eat the fucking cigarettes and stuff. I'm like, so
no.
you don't have any milk bones?
Hilarious.
It's like you don't have any more doggy biscuits, dog. So nothing. All right, cool, bet.
Our sponsorship right now, damn it! Give me some cigarettes.
Say done.
Hey, all right. There was a line early in the movie where he said something about it was something between him and she said semantics. Like, yeah, I like semantics. I was like, huh, really? I thought you was anti-semantic.
Oh.
I hate Jews.
No, right. No. When you do the let it be a picture of super bearded Mel Gibson.
Man.
Racism.
I swear.
And then he talks to a beaver for 2 hours in the movie.
You know what's weird to me? So I watched Daddy's Home 2 a couple of months ago, right? Now Mel Gibson is funny in that movie. Don't get it twisted and stuff. But it feels weird laughing just knowing about the shit that Mel Gibson has done. That's about it. So it's like, but yeah, it's versus watching this movie, I don't feel that way. I don't know, maybe it's because this is before all the shit, so now watching it afterwards. Nigga,
like, this was way before.
But it makes you wonder,
before? I would say not even before his outburst. This is like way before when people found out about it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's weird. But anyway, so we get to our obligatory shootout and stuff, and I like how Murtaugh has gone full blown John Woo. He's dual wielding guns.
Come on, it's the 90s. I mean,
yeah.
At this point, if you weren't dual-wielding guns and doing these slow-mo moves, then what were you doing back then?
But the thing of it is, he's the only dude apparently in a department that's still carrying a fucking 6-shooter and shit.
But still, this is the fact that he's loading guns because he got enough like motherfucking experience on his gun meter is just cool enough to me.
You think he's Max Payne or something?
I'm sorry. That just reminds me of fucking when Angry Video Game Nerd was talking about Death Wish. Bronson and the dude was shooting those dudes, and it was like a video. He said it was like a video game and shit.
Yeah, just give him a life bar and a score meter.
Life bar and a score meter. It's like oh man, that's basically what this is. Like, look, I would love if a video game kind of mimics this because look,
Lethal Enforcers.
Yeah, I know Lethal Enforcers is the closest, but it's like I didn't. Maybe it's because I'm used to Time Crisis and stuff. Time Crisis is probably the closest I will ever get to something like this. So it's like I would love to I'm in a Time Crisis mood at that point. It's like I just want to play Time Crisis now. I just want to shoot the shit out of people. That's all I want to do. That's it, So, but yeah, I have to admit the fact that they're having to shoot out in this abandoned in this fucking housing thing, and I'm like, so basically they probably made bad guys money, but I'm pretty sure they cost the city a lot of money because of this.
Hey, that's why taxes exist, my friend. Paying for cops is screw up since, well,
so now
forever.
LA taxes go up now because of this shit.
Hey, Hollywood. Oh, I got an idea. They could be really meta and saying, and then at the end have a director say, "Hey, I heard this crazy stuff. I think we can make a movie out of this."
True.
And then the saxophone plays like, and they both the Murtaugh and Riggs stare at each other.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing of it is, Riggs and Travis end up fighting it out, and it goes about as well as you know it is and stuff because basically, Travis has the bulldozer, and they're shooting at it and stuff, and that's when Riggs and them were like, "Hey, don't you have the gun with the fucking hollow points?" Yeah, and he shoots the shit out of the fucking bulldozer, and Travis gets shot, and he has this look on his face like, "Who fucking shot me with the hollow points? Son of a bitch!"
I mean,
Who didn't see that? Who didn't see that one coming?
Yeah.
It felt easy. It felt too easy to me.
I mean, it's either easy or hard. But what do you want?
No, it's just like the way he died. I'm like, that was it.
Yeah, I mean,
it wasn't as dramatic as I thought it would. That's probably what it was.
Well, you forget too that he also fucking hits the button and the bulldozer goes inside the house, and he forgets that Murtaugh is in said burning building, and Murtaugh has to fucking dive out because fucking Riggs. So what ends up happening was we found out that apparently to stop a hollow point, Rene Russo's character had 2 bulletproof vests on. Because apparently, I guess that's
planning ahead.
They're planning ahead. Now, don't get it twisted. It still probably hurts like a son of a bitch, but I'm like, so 2 bulletproof vests stops hollow points. I mean, I don't know.
Logic.
Logic? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, when one layer doesn't work, just throw on another.
Because that works.
I mean, didn't we talk about this in Terminator 2 when Sarah fucking put bulletproof vest in the window of the SWAT vehicle and that protected her from the T-1000 shooting the shit out of it?
Dude, I mean, first of all, like a pack. Not only did she have like a surplus of bulletproof vests that she packed up against the window, she also threw like an entire mountain of them all over John.
Yep.
Where John was buried in them.
Stay under this, John. You'll be safe. I'm like, is he gonna be safe? Because I mean, T-1000 got a helicopter, and
I mean, he's in a helicopter, and he just pulls out a freaking Scorpion, and he's just unloading lead into that freaking armored vehicle.
And Sarah did her own advice of staying behind cover because she gets popped in the shoulder. I'm like, well,
no, she didn't get popped in the shoulder, dude. She got popped in the weirdest place of all time. She got popped in the back of her leg.
Yeah. I was like, huh, interesting. Now here's the thing,
like just under the thigh. Like how? Like T1, like, yo, Mr. 1000. The fuck were you aiming at?
Now here's the thing.
I took a little bit of an alcohol drink.
So,
well, this is Robert. This is Robert Patrick, there, sir.
So here's the thing.
I had some beer at the Galleria.
The Galleria. I'm done with this podcast.
I'm sorry. For the record, I don't know if I said this in Terminator 2. I like how the T-1000's eyes brighten when he says the Galleria. I'm like, yo, his eyes was just gleaming in happiness, like I get to kill a kid. Thank you, God. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God, man. I'm sorry, yo. That scene just funny. It's like T-1000 shows emotion. That's awesome. That's great. So.
And then he slices your dog up for no reason.
Yeah, I know. Dog didn't do shit. So after that, Riggs is taking a bath, and basically his family thinks that he's retired, and Murtaugh basically said, I don't know why I said Riggs. Murtaugh basically tells him, I'm not retiring. And I know the dead silence, and I'm looking at Trish's face, and she's like, this motherfucker. But somehow the family supports him.
Yeah, Dad. I guess you can work long hours and not spend time with you. Yeah,
and I guess you get to stick. I guess we can stick around for another movie.
Oh, and I'm also not gonna sell my house, Leo. So fuck off. Yay.
Hey, whoa. You know what, Dad? I asked you, what is it, son? It almost feels like this story kind of went nowhere, and nobody really learned a lesson or anything like that. I mean, there's no lessons at the end of this stuff. Like, son, there's no time in the movie left. Okay.
No. Actually, here's the lesson.
No, wait. No, actually, the real lesson was
the lessons that we needed to a sequel,
the real
son.
lesson. The real lesson was
my God, we made it, and it made millions of dollars.
The real lesson was when he told him.
Genesis.
When he told him, it's like Dad, I just don't understand. This didn't make any sense. It just seemed like everything just went all over the place for no reason. Like for something like this to happen. I mean, why can't we just make it? Play the saxophone, roll the credits.
Now to Murtaugh's credit. Now I will say this though. Apparently the movie did show that Murtaugh got some because he pulls his wife inside the tub, and I'm like, oh well, clearly off screen, they went at it. So you know.
So that Cialis is working right now. About to get some of this.
Oh man, that would be a weird moment. Now, what makes it funny is the fact that Riggs is walking Rianne's car and stuff, and they're having a hugging moment. And I like how Murtaugh had that pause look in his face like, this motherfucker. Now, what's funny is the fact that we get to the end of the movie, Riggs is back to smoking again. To which I'm like, oh, so we're smoking again. We're doing this.
Because in order to smoke and have a good time, you must feel alive. And he feels alive. Because every time you smoke, I don't know.
Yeah, but hey, look, Riggs is happy now because, you know, he has 2 dogs and he has a girlfriend that he possibly is going to wife up in Lethal Weapon 4. We'll talk about that when we get to it.
Possibly.
So, you know, it's going to happen. You know, and everything's on the up and up for both of our guys. And if this was the final movie in this franchise, I would have been satisfied. But
no, you have to get that Jet Li movie in there.
But years later, you know, they came back. The gang came back together. It was at that point that we were introduced in 1998, 6 years later, to one Jet Li.
Yes.
And this is where the series decided, wow, we're really just going to go for broke on the insanity and the craziness, right? Cool, I guess.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And, you know, I never talk about this and stuff, but, like, and we're going to talk about it when we get to the next episode on Lethal Weapon 4, but, like, if I had, like, a top 5 worst bad guy deaths, Jet Li and Lethal Weapon 4 would be like top 5 easily.
Oh, his was absolutely disgusting.
Easily.
I don't remember it. That's how bad it is.
Wait.
No. I'm gonna let you watch it.
I'm not gonna remind you. But Chris, I definitely have a question for you, sir. Since his death was pretty shitty, I know you've seen this movie, but answer this for me: who had the worst death scene? Jet Li in Lethal Weapon 4 or Bruce Lee in Marlowe?
Ooh, fuck. I'm just gonna go Jet Li because it was so insult to injury. It really was. It's like, y'all motherfucking goddamn business winning this damn fight.
You know what? And I'll give that to you because this was before Bruce Lee was Bruce Lee. You know what I mean? But then you get the same thing about Jet. This was before Jet Li became Jet Li.
Well, Jet Li, before 98, didn't he already do like Once Upon a Time in China and Black Mask and shit already?
No, those were all Hong Kong films. This was like his first movie in America.
Oh, so for people like us that saw that shit already before Lethal Weapon 4.
Yeah, we already knew who he was. Okay. This movie was his introduction to anyone who's never watched any of his films outside of the U.S.
Hollywood hyped the shit out of it. This is like the newest action star, Jet Li. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And the comedic stylings of Chris Rock coming off of Bring the Pain. Because that's what you do. That's when you know your franchise.
This is the movie that everybody. This is the movie where everybody realized Chris Rock really is not that strong of an actor, is he? Yeah, okay.
Chris Rock doing sketches as his character.
Yeah, let's make sure we give him corny lines. Corny lines that he can't even add.
Yep.
Damn.
But anyways, folks, thank you, dude, for jumping on here. We got one more for Franchise Month, and I think that's going to be the one that we're definitely going to tear into. I got jokes and stuff for that. So with that in mind, folks, yeah. No, actually, yeah. So if you have any sort of memories, folks, of franchise, feel free to hit us up on Twitter and email about it.
Oh yeah.
I think this is one of those franchises that not too many people mention. When we mention buddy cop kind of things, nobody really mentions. It's kind of one of those things that nobody, like, I think people from our generation we mentioned, but some of the younger people don't really remember it. Other than like the lucha that's happening now. So.
Well, I will give, I think when we give our final thoughts about the series, we can really dig into that in the last one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think we all have like our own little memories or whatever of this thing. So I think that's gonna wrap it up pretty good. So far, so good. So yeah,
Having fun.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Always. You know,
Anyway, we're done, y'all.
this FYI, you know this makes it very hard for next year for the franchise not to pick one. You know that, right?
Not as much as you think it is.
All right. Well, anyways, folks, we will catch you guys later. Peace out.
Peace.